Okay, last bit about this mask. I got this from the Met, which is where you can find this mask. Description: intricate masks and figures made from plates of turtle shell are unique to the people of the Torres Strait. And then going down a little bit further, it's used primarily during male initiation and at funerary rituals. The masks represent mythical culture heroes and their associated totemic species. Some masks represent human forms, others depict birds, fish, or reptiles, and masks such as this one combine the features of both human and animals. So that's all with that one. There is a video. You can watch it now. We will watch it in class. Moving on, the Hiapo tapa, which is decorated bark cloth. This is made from mulberry, so bark because it comes from a tree. It's made from mulberry, the mulberry tree. The high-ranking women in society would actually make it. The men would plant the trees and harvest them, and the women would actually make the cloth. Basically, the trees were cut into 10-foot lengths about. They were dried first. Dried out, the lengths of the trees were dried out. The outer bark was then stripped away, and then the inner part of the tree is what is used to make the cloth, the softer stuff. The softer inner parts of the tree were then soaked and then pounded down to make thinner, wider pieces to create the cloth. In terms of the decoration was made with pigments from other bark, clay, fruit. Sometimes they would use smoke from a fire to decorate it. You can see that it's clearly, we have a geometric emphasis here, and the difference between these people who created this particular kind of tapa, however, introduced naturalistic designs into the process. So we have the clearly geometric. You notice I put up there, it's considered kind of a cosmic fabric, this tapa or bark cloth is, and that goes along quite well with a kind of a geometric orientation with the design. But this particular people introduced the more naturalistic designs. You can see with the leaves. So it was reserved for, this kind of cloth was reserved for members of the aristocracy, used in ritual contexts, although they did have practical uses as well. Sometimes the cloth was used for sails or mats, but it depends on the quality and the thickness. Obviously finer cloth would be for the upper echelons. All right, that's all I have to say about that one. Cloth, again, the cloth, the same kind of cloth that's used in the staff god. This bark cloth will come back again with the last piece in the Pacific. And then of course we know Tamati Wakanene, just reminding you that he comes from the Pacific, right? This kind of reminds you of our staff god. It's not our staff god, but it might remind you of it a little bit. Moving on, navigation chart. I will do this in the next video.